here with my boy BC. I'm Big Mike, and we are doing our Monday night show. BC, what's going on with you, brother?
Hey, what's good with you, Big Mike?
I
It's
tell you
cold,
what, that
man. It's
was
cold. It's cold, man.
yeah.
I ain't, I ain't with this cold weather, man. It's cold.
I'm
I'm
not.
talking about cold. When you step outside, people
Yeah,
think you're crying because
yeah.
tears coming down your eyes.
Well, I'm not. You guys can keep that over there, that part of the world with you. It's cold over here, but it's the Middle East cold. It ain't snow, so I'm good with that. Welcome everybody to the show, man. As everybody comes on into the room right fast, it's good to be back here tonight. I'm going to just start the show off right off the bat before we even talk about get your thoughts with the show. First of all, tonight's show is being brought to you by Color Creators. Message or call Color Creators at 859-270-9488 for any and all of your painting, staining, or pressure washing needs. They take the pain out of painting. Uh, so hit those guys up. They give you free estimates. They're right there in Lexington. They will take care of you. So thank you guys once again for that. So BC, I'm going to just start the show off before I get your thoughts on the ball game. I'm going to just hit you with this. I'm going to just hit you with this question right there. This question right here is for you, BC. Before we
Hmm.
even get started, because I'm believing in the Cats, so I'm speaking this into existence. So that's why I'm gonna ask you this question, and it's a would you rather question right off the bat. If you can make it to the SEC championship game, would you rather play Arkansas, Auburn, or Alabama?
Arkansas.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Is it?
What?
Is it? Hold on. Let me put that back up there and see if I can
Oh, you
take the
talking
time
about
off.
far as competition level?
I
You
just yeah.
you talking about like okay, I get
I'm
what you're
talking.
saying.
Well, I'm talking
Uh,
about giving you a chance to win the SEC
Which team will
tournament.
play? Well, you know
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
Mike. I'll be like it doesn't matter. But from a fan perspective, I rather play Arkansas.
Is it because of the John Calipari storyline?
Equals.
But then it would be even worse. I would much rather take Auburn. I don't want Alabama because it doesn't seem like we got their number. It seems like they got our number. I wouldn't want to play Arkansas because I
Mhm.
just feel like if we lose, then we gotta hear it from the Whoopieks that we lost to those guys. So I think if anything, I think I'd much rather take Auburn, especially this year. I think Auburn is definitely the weaker of the two. Uh, but didn't Auburn just knock off
Eh,
somebody? Just beat Arkansas. Was
Man,
it Auburn?
man,
Yeah.
ain't none of them any one of them can beat you.
Oh, absolutely.
If I
But
was a player, I would probably want Alabama because we ain't beat Alabama, man. They've been owning us. But as a
but
fan, I want Arkansas.
I think I'll
Because
take
Kyle
Auburn.
Perry is the king of SEC championships. So being able to knock him off, former coach, and
Yeah,
not
but that's
allow him to
that's
get another one,
that's a long shot though, big guy. That's
what's
a
that?
long shot with beating Arkansas with those guards they got. What?
Man, it's
Come on.
eh, all three of them teams got guards.
He said so. You got to get into another narrative
You
if that's
talking
the
about
case.
guards?
So I think I would probably go with Auburn. You guys, you
Mhm.
said you would go with Arkansas.
Yeah.
He said Arkansas. Arkansas is Arkansas without Cal. Does Kentucky keep the streak going? I like that answer, but I think I would go. So let us know your answers down if you watch the video later, please on podcast. Also, guys, yeah, if you're on podcast, make sure you answer that question if you can. And so BC, we beat uh, we beat Tennessee, and it wasn't pretty. Another game that we had to come 17 down,
Mhm.
and we got the win. What's your thoughts on the direction of where our Cats is going with being able to right the ship and beat Tennessee?
Say that again.
Where
What'd
do
you
you
say?
see where do you see us going? First
Mm-hmm.
of all, what's your thoughts on beating Tennessee? And what is your
It's
thoughts
always
on
good to beat Tennessee. What do you mean? Always good to beat
so
Tennessee.
it wasn't pretty though. Do we
I
do
don't
we still
care.
have
I
do
don't
we
care. Got mud on you, dog poop, whatever. You beat Tennessee. It's all good. It's always
yes.
pretty. Beat Tennessee.
Yeah. It it wasn't pretty, bro.
I don't
And
care. It's a W. I don't
but
care. It's a W. What? When has W's have to be pretty? When come what's winning the game is pretty. What's the definition of that? I don't know. I did from a I what is pretty? I just want to
yeah,
know.
yeah.
I
Well,
just want to
I
know what's
mean,
pretty,
well,
Big Mike.
here's the thing to me, and this is what I'm starting to admire about this team
Mm-hmm.
is that if we can, I mean, if we can still put together some more wins, which I think we will, on the road and at home. Of course, we got to take care of home against Texas. My
Mm-hmm.
thing about this team is this: if we don't mess up, and if we make it to the tournament in March, if we get behind, I don't think the fan base or the team panics because we've been there before. And those teams who continue to blow people out, if they get down by marginal score, then maybe that team who hasn't been battle tested like that, that's been down by 15, 17 points and find a way to come back and win the ball game, maybe those teams panic because they've never been in the situation. Do you agree or disagree with that statement?
None of that stuff matters.
You get tested. What do you mean it
No.
doesn't matter?
I'm talking about if it's what you do on the court, Mike. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
if you it's teams that have been battle tested
Yeah,
and they lay an egg.
that's
This
true.
is what I'm saying is about college basketball. It's a different type of animal versus NBA. You can
Okay.
lose and come back and play. College basketball is one game. You have one bad game. Your
Yeah,
best
and
player
it's
have a bad game, bad shooting
yeah,
night. It's it's all about what you do on that court. It's that's like I said, it's a marathon. We got what 13 more games left before the SEC tournament.
yeah,
I always say it's being your best version come tournament time. The weaknesses become strength. I have said plenty of times, I'd rather win 20 games and go to the final four than win 33 games and get beat in Sweet 16 or the second round of the tournament.
I mean, I agree. I mean, we agree on
It's
that.
just what you do on the court. Yeah, you can be battle tested. Yeah. Last year we had 4-year guys, Big Mike.
Okay, okay, I see where
Injures
you're going with that.
we were injured, but we had 4-year guys and we had freshmen to run us off the court.
Yeah.
So it's about showing up, playing, and playing your game.
Well, we only got run off the court by freshmen against what's the name though? Um, against Arkansas. But other than
Texas,
that,
it,
yeah, yeah, you got the one guy against
Alabama.
Texas. They didn't have freshmen though. Those guys were the
They had
older
the kid
team.
that's on there this year, Phylon, whatever his name. He was a
Yeah,
freshman last year. We couldn't
yeah, but
stop
he
him.
didn't.
We couldn't
I,
stop him.
I thought it was serious who hurt us last year.
That dude, we couldn't stop him.
We couldn't stop him this year neither. Then he was a sophomore.
But you know, with it's when you come on the court, like I said, when you get in between those lines, it's playing.
Yeah,
This team this year, yeah, they need to play better first half. Yeah, we can't keep getting behind because it takes a lot out of you.
yeah,
But second half, what they doing second half? They coming out playing. One turnover. It's a sense of urgency.
yeah. And
So
that's my.
it's about what you're doing on the court.
But that's my point though.
Mm-hmm.
We know as a team if we're down in the tournament, we know as a team to don't panic, to keep playing your game and step it up a little bit. That's my whole point when I say that is that those 1-2 point victories when we got to come back by 17 points.
Mm-hmm.
It's at halftime. We're not at halftime. We're not fighting with each other. We're not arguing. We're bringing everybody together because we say we've been here before. We know what this feels like. We know who we are as a program. So what do? We keep fighting. You see what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
you got a team that hasn't been truly battle tested or went into the locker room on a regular basis, because that's what Kentucky does. Kentucky goes into the locker room with a regular basis, 11 plus points every game. Seems like we're down at halftime, but our guys continue to stay together, and that's to me that's what's going to matter to me. And when we get to the tournament with this particular team, because we're not a good first half team, and I don't know how to fix that. We've changed the lineup. Do you like the lineup that coach is doing right now with Cam and Jelovich in the starting lineup?
Yeah. Yeah,
It ain't
it was
changed.
one time I was talking about, maybe, but you would be really small if you change Cam, Jelly and Colin. You'll be smaller, but I think that this court would be spreaded for Denzel and Owe to drive, because you gotta respect Cam and Colin's 3-point shooting.
Yeah.
But I think that would get fixed. I think the identity is coming a little bit more. Guys know, okay, what's going on, what you expect. What's up, son? But yeah, I think it will get better in the first half.
Yeah.
I think we will.
Hope so.
But I think we have 9 guys that we need to play and leave it there. The starting lineup with BG coming off the bench, with Jasper coming off the bench, with Colin coming off the bench, and with
Mo D.
Does Mo D come off the bench? Yeah, Mo D. That's your 9 guys right there that you have to stick with.
I don't think so. There's no. Well, I mean that's about right, because we got JQ and we got Jalen Lowe out. I think that's.
They're not. They're irrelevant.
They're not effective.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's irrelevant. They're no longer until JQ comes back and he's going to play. But if until then he's irrelevant. He's not playing. I'm talking about those 9 guys right there. That's the rotation you gotta go with.
Yeah. I like a question right here. Byron Campbell asked a question for you. He said, "What do you think about us pressing the first couple of minutes to jumpstart us?"
Heck yeah.
Can we?
You right on target, Byron. like usually we press in the second half. I don't know if that's a strategy from Mark Pope. Want to give a different look. Want to be like, oh, they pressing. What do we do? But I would like that. If it was up to me, we'd be pressing every made bucket, old Patino style. But I give Mark Pope the benefit of the doubt. Like I said, he's the coach. He knows more about coaching than I do. But I would like to see it implemented a little bit more early in the game.
Because I wonder on why we wait to the second half to use it more than anything.
Yeah, it could be a strategy.
It could be.
It could be.
I don't like that strategy.
It could be like, in football, you going man to man the whole first half, then you come out the quarterback sees zone for the first time. You're like, oh, what? Hold on, what's this? Kind of throw the team off. But when everybody in basketball, I don't care. When you take the ball out and a team's pressing, they might not be trying to turn you over, but they pressing. You hate that. You hate it when a guard is guarding you, picking you up. You hate it. Everybody hates when they see a press when you taking the ball out.
Yeah,
but just to throw the offense off when you get over the half court, you got to get back into the offense, and then shot clock's running down.
And there's the thing, BC, about it though. We got a 5-second violation on them when we did press right out the bucket.
Mm-hmm.
They actually got a 5 second call on
Mm-hmm.
them. Would you rather have BG or Big Z right now?
Man, I'd rather have BG. Big Z ain't here. He left.
He gave up on us, huh?
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah,
So of
yeah.
course I'd rather have BG.
BG, that makes sense.
BG's hey, man, hey, that's just the way I am, man. You ain't here,
Yeah,
so I'm not picking you.
I heard that. You gave up on us, so you forfeited me wanted you on my team as well. I mean, people ask the question if Travis Perry wanted to come back to Kentucky, would the BBN will we take him back? Will we accept him? Will we welcome him back in, as they say? Will we welcome will we welcome Travis Perry back into the fold?
I would, I'll take him back.
Would you?
Uh,
He wouldn't start though. Maybe his senior year if he was a Western Day. But first of all, us being a team that looked like we're going to be a second half team, and
Better not be a second half team. I tell you that.
well,
It better stop at that.
well, it's going to bite us in the butt, bro.
Right now, Big Mike, it's working. You getting wins. I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not
absolutely
complaining.
Yeah, yeah.
But you can't live like that. You can't live like it, man. It's tough, especially when you playing real good teams.
Yeah.
You spend all your a lot of times you don't win those games. I'm like that's big time you coming back winning because it takes a lot out of you coming back.
Yeah.
And you get a lot of times teams come back, but they don't pull the game out because they don't have enough legs.
Yeah.
But I don't want to live there. I don't want to live there. I don't want to live there.
But I mean, that look like that's what we're doing though. It looks like that's becoming. It's like we need to go a whole first half just to see what the team got, and then we say, okay, guys, now let's go get them. I don't like it, Yeah.
Big Mike, I think things happen like it when you don't have a identity. I think Mark Pope and the team is starting to get their identity.
But what is that
I'm
identity?
Thinking that will, hey, we have a starting lineup. We stretch the court. We drive, get downhill. We kick. They're not going to throw it inside, try to get no play. It's pretty much take what that's what's happening in the second half. It's a sense of urgency. The defense, that's where it starts, is we come out lackadaisy at the first half, like, it's almost like they got to spot them 10 to 15 points to be interest, to have any interest in the game, it seems like. But now I think that we kind of see, okay, this is our identity. Go out, take what the defense gives us, get the ball to Oway and Denzel, and let them go to work. And when the defense comes, we can kick it to our shooters. And Marino do his thing. And you bring BG in to come and give those big guys a break, and Mo D do his thing. I don't want Mo D shooting no threes out there.
No, I don't need
inside the paint. Yes. Yeah. Out there, every time he shoot the three, it's going on the other side of the rim. But inside that paint, Mo D, do your thing. He got some, big rebounds there. 2 defensive rebounds that was big. Yeah. But I think we kind of are seeing what this team's identity is.
Yeah. I just hope that they kind of get that fixed.
They need to.
It's becoming unbearable sometimes because you don't want to be like, well, we're done today, and then they second half they start coming back, and then it comes down to a last possession. What about the growth and the confidence that we're getting out of Malachi Marino? Can you see him growing every single ball game and getting better and more confidence about his performance on the floor?
Yeah, Yeah, that's when you play Mike
Yeah.
and you keep playing, you get confidence.
Okay.
Confidence comes from when you mess up and then you can overcome it. That's why I
Yeah.
say Jasper he's the type of guy he needs 30 minutes, man. Always leading the team about around 30 minutes a game. Also, Denzel, if he's not in
Yeah.
foul trouble, Jasper had like about 19 minutes on Saturday and he scored 12 points.
Yeah.
That's like around when it comes to minutes, about 6 or 7
Yeah. Yeah.
in that game. And he was like the third leading scorer. So he only played 19 minutes, had 12 points, and was like about 4 for 5 from the field. He's shooting over 80%. So that's good numbers right there. But yeah, when you get more minutes, especially when
Yeah.
you're a freshman, that builds confidence. When you
It
get
does.
more minutes and you're able to go out there and play, and you mess up and you grow from it.
Can with Jasper, can we overcome his defense liabilities being on the floor with his scoring? Because when he's on the floor for defense, and look, I think Jasper needs more minutes, and I agree with you 100%. But he's just not guarding people very good. And he can score the ball for us, but he's gonna give up some points. He's gonna score. He's gonna come back down and give up because he doesn't. To me, he doesn't seem like he's able to stay in front of people. Him
Well,
and Colin.
none of them stand in front of people in the
That's
first
true.
half.
That's true.
Now
Yeah.
the second half, these last two ball games, they've been playing good defense because they got back in the game. They've been playing good defense. They haven't been turning the ball over. You can't come back and beat somebody if you continue to turn the ball over and your defense is terrible.
Yeah.
Second half, these last two games, they've been playing good defense and they've been taking care of the basketball.
Yes, they have. I
So
yeah.
everybody hasn't been playing defense first half. Yeah, is Jasper a little weary on the defense? Yeah, but ain't nobody been great on defense. But the team as a whole has been good, second half.
I
But
mean,
if
that's
way Mark Pope is the way he's coaching, if you're a problem on the defensive end and you getting blown by, he's going to take you out.
and see that's the thing. So so
Yeah, I see what you're
so
saying. You
yeah,
can't get
yeah,
those
yeah, yeah.
minutes if it.
He
Yeah,
can't get those minutes because that
right.
seems to be and now I think with Colin, he's very athletic, but
Mhm.
he's still getting beat a lot too. But he's one of those players like okay, because the last few games, of course, against Tennessee, and he threw the touchdown pass, which is it was
Mhm.
overthrown. We already
Made a
know
big
that against
steal.
LSU. Yeah, yeah, and then he had a big steal against Tennessee. So he's played a big role in these two last wins. So whether or not we like him on defense or not, is it hard to keep him out of the ball game when at the last part of the game because of just he seems to he seems to make plays, I guess you can say. I mean, even though he was overthrown, it was I don't know.
Well, here's my question to you. Who is the shutdown guy on the team? We talk about Jasper, we talk about Colin. Who's the
Well, I
shutdown?
mean,
Who's the guy
Ortega's.
that's out there shutting people down on this
Well,
team?
I don't. I, I can mute your mic,
if,
right?
if 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 you can tell me that that'd be the standard, I can say okay. But
Yeah,
who's shut down guys on the team?
I don't know, bro. And
And like I
now,
said, as a whole, these last two games, the second half, they the team has been really good on defense.
yeah, and I guess so. I guess that the fan base, I guess, don't watch the ball game until after halftime. I mean, if you don't want because every
uh,
halftime, I always for the past 2.5 years now, I've been about the year and a half now. I've been asking
mhm.
first half thoughts, and of course, if we're not, of course, I did it against Tennessee like I've been doing for every ball game, and it's a lot of bad comments, You know, I mean, of course, because they're basing it based off of this ball game, so it's a lot of people angry about the first half. So, or is it time for us as a fan base to just not to react at all in the first half and just see what happens in the second half? Oh, are we at that point right now that's what we need to do? Because
Man,
I mean, people are really angry about the first half. We ain't no good. And then we win the ball game, and that Home Alone effect. We won the ball game, and
that's
then people got to go back.
that's Kentucky fans, man. That's not only Kentucky fans, it's a lot of fans.
Oh,
You
absolutely,
know,
I
you
agree with
won't
that too. Yeah, yeah. It ain't just Kentucky fans.
no, it's a lot of every fan base.
Yeah,
Fans see a perception that they want to see happen, and when it don't happens that way, they're gonna be upset no matter
yeah,
what. If they play great
absolutely,
the first half and bad the second half, my thing is you get a win. Do they have to play better? Yeah, they have to play better because you're not gonna come back on every team like that. But
absolutely.
but you gotta win.
Winning solves a lot of
Win solves everything.
seems a lot of things. What do you think about the scuffle at the end of the ball game, bro?
I like it because next game when they come in the rup, it's going to be a little chippy.
I think so too. That was my first thoughts. Coach Pope got out there pretty fast, bro. He
Hmm.
got out there and
Yeah, you don't want nobody get
yeah,
ejected.
and see, I think Kerry
Hmm.
should because he put his hands on Ortega.
Yeah,
So
it
once you
was
do that,
it was
I
after the
mean,
game
I mean,
because if it
doesn't the league got to take a look at that?
man, it's after the game. If it had been in the game, it would
I
been
guess you.
what a tech.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It probably would have been a double though. I don't know why, but it probably would have been a double.
Maybe.
Yeah. So this I like the direction that our team is going. This is something that we wanted to see before Christmas or going into finishing the year,
Hmm.
and then of course we didn't see that, but now it looks like, as you mentioned earlier, BC, it looks like our team is starting to. Does it look like we are starting to play together? But then again, that can be deceiving based off because we're winning ball games. So when we're winning ball games, you don't necessarily get to see people being so angry because we're winning. But as soon as you see who people are
Crisis.
in times of despair. Yeah,
Yeah.
in crisis. That's a
Well,
better word. Yeah,
well, like I said, they playing as a team, and in the second half,
yeah,
if they played like that first half, the
yeah.
way they played the second half, they would beat Tennessee probably about 10 to 12 points.
What's going on
So
with?
so
Yeah,
you
yeah,
see, it's there. It's just getting those first 10 minute woes that been going on all season.
yeah.
That's
I
been
don't.
happening all season. It's times when we can't score in 8 minutes.
We
You can
can't,
go
man.
you can go play a pickup game at the park and score, 2 or 4 points in 8, 10 minutes.
Who was it against? Was it against LSU when it was like 11 minutes
Man, we've
already?
been doing that all season.
Yeah, I think so, man. I
All
think so.
season.
Why do you think
We just
Noah's
haven't
not
been
getting over?
coming back the second half
Yeah,
like that.
that's true. Well, it maybe that's the small testament of us learning how to play
What's
together and
That's a
learning and
positive. We we
yeah, yeah,
we we see that they can play together. We see that they can
exactly.
play defense. We see
Yeah,
that they can take care of the ball. Because like I
absolutely.
said, you can't come back and win those games when you down 18, 16 points.
Yeah,
Keep
that's true.
turning the ball over and not playing defense. It's not going to happen.
It's
You're
not
going to
gonna
get beat
happen.
by 30,
Yeah,
like Michigan State and Gonzaga.
yeah, that's true
So we
because
see that they can take care of the ball, that they can play defense. We see that they can play together and pass the ball. We see that.
yeah, and people, and like the narrative can't be. Of course, Tennessee fell out of top 25 this week because they was number 24 anyway, so that was good that we knocked them out. We beat
Mhm.
them and we knocked them out of the top 25.
Great
We,
smile on my
that,
face.
you say that's even better.
Even better.
What? what's going on with Noah, man? I know his ankles hurt a little bit. A lot of, I think BBN is kind of on the fence a little bit when it comes to Noah. You got a lot of people, especially where he's from, who
Mm-hmm.
just would just believe absolutely that this guy deserves to be on the floor. But then you got another set of fan base who's like, yeah, leave him where he's at. He can't play. He can't really play with this team.
Well, it depends on if you're biased or not. When you're biased, the truth never comes out. I
Okay.
feel I feel Noah is knockdown shooter.
Yeah.
I think he's one of the best shooters in the country. But he has to be wide open.
Yeah.
And when you can shoot that good, you one of the best shooters in the country,
Yeah.
nobody's gonna leave you open.
That's true. Yeah.
So if you can't make yourself a shot off the dribble, penetration, and getting to the hole, you're not going to play much basketball in college.
Yeah. Him. I mean, and he has the nickname Mountain Mamba. And for me,
Mhm.
it's almost like Cam Williams. When
Well, he
Cam
was a
Williams
mountain
was,
mamba in high school.
yeah, he was. He was. It's a different story now. He's playing amongst grown men now. Um, for me, um, like I like Cam Williams, and when he's not scoring the basketball, he's doing a little bit of other stuff out on the floor, and that's what I would like to see from Jasper, not Jasper, but from Noah. If he's
Yeah.
not if he's not scoring the basketball because he can't create a shot, and if we're and he's not open,
Mhm.
then what are the other tangibles does he bring? Because it sounds like if we go by your model of we need to cut the rotation to 9 people, then guess what? He's out.
Well, it
He's
has been
going.
cut to 9 people.
Well, he has. You know what I'm saying? So he's out now. I don't know if he's not in because he has a small ankle injury. I'm not sure if that's what it is, but if his ankle is healthy, is he
Mhm.
still going to have to be left out? And are we coming to the point where he's just going to have to just accept that, and he's going to have to make sure to say to himself, "Okay, I'm ride or die Kentucky till I die, even
Mhm.
though I'm not playing. I'm going to be here, and this is where I'm graduating from." Is he patient enough for that? Is he patient to wait for his time? That's going to be. I think that's the biggest thing right there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's he can look at it. The season's not over. He's if they get in deep foul trouble,
Yeah,
he'll get the play. But maybe he'll look at it and be like, okay, I need to add another dimension to my game. There's nothing
yeah,
wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with adding. Hey, you got to put the ball on the floor. If
yeah,
cause you just can't sit out there and spot up shoot.
yeah,
Now, if he get an open look, he's going to knock it down 70% of the time.
yeah. And
But
I
like
take
I
that.
said, he's not going to get that open look because
Yeah,
teams are going to be like, don't leave him open. Don't leave him open. And sometimes, defense, he'll get that open look, but
you can
he
see
needs to
that.
be able to he needs to be able to learn to put the ball on the floor. If he learns to put the ball on the floor and can get to the bucket and add another dimension to his game, he can become on another level. That's
Absolutely.
why I tell young kids all the time, Mike, you can learn how to shoot. All you gotta do is just practice shooting. But learning how to dribble and being able to get yourself a shot, being able to make yourself a shot, and being able to make hard shots puts
Yeah,
you on another level. That's NBA worthy when you're able to do
absolutely.
that.
Absolutely. Hey, I want to give a shout out to. I've never seen Miss Margaret Blackburn in the shows before. If I have, my apologies, but I want to give her a shout out to her. Thanks for joining the show, Miss Margaret. I appreciate you a great deal. And also, I want to go up here for a second. I think I just put her up. If I can find her again, Miss Sherry. Miss Sherry's joining the show too as well. It's always good when we get some females on the show. because I love hearing their thoughts and their opinions about what they got for the cats and everything. So big shout out to those two ladies who I don't think I've seen before. So thank you both for joining the show. It means a lot to me as well. BC, I know this is going to be a
Mhm.
short show tonight. I got to ask my second would you rather question, okay, for you,
Mhm.
BC. Let me see right here somewhere. Make sure I hope I put this right. If you were stuck on an island, would you rather have matches or a knife? And that's the only thing that you can have.
And give me some matches, man.
Really?
Yeah, people see smoke. I'm gonna set something on fire. Mike set the whole island on fire. So somebody gonna see some smoke, Big
Somebody,
Mike. Sure, I watched a lot of Gilligan's Island. That's what they lack was matches.
Matt, I never thought about that, bro. I think you're a freaking genius, bro.
Go.
You are. You think you're a genius? I think I'd rather have an. Oh man, ah, that's tough, bro.
I'm trying to get
I
off the
guess.
island, dog.
Well,
I'm trying to get off.
I put that back up there one more time. So for you guys who are just joining periodically throughout the shows here and there, I don't do it every single week, but once in a while I ask would you rather questions just to see just to throw BC off and actually see and then see what and then just kind of get you guys' thoughts as far as where you guys would be as well too. How many matches I might take the night? I mean, you get two matches.
I don't know. Well, I'll still take the match. I'm gonna set something on fire. I'm setting something. I'm taking the chance with the matches. Because people, like I said, people see smoke. I'm saying that island's gonna be burned.
See, a lot of people are saying the knife, bro. Knife with no.
They can take the knife. Maybe they like being on the island. They might not want to get off, Big Mike. I want to get off the island.
Yeah. So I think
I'm not trying to live there. I'm trying to get off.
Okay, I mean, but let's change the scenario and say that you got to do 30 days there. You get a book of matches.
I gotta do 30 days. What do you mean?
You gotta do 30 days. Like
I gotta stay 30 days.
30
then
days.
Then I'm off.
Yeah. So what do you want, a knife or matches?
Dang, that changes everything. I'm gonna take the knife.
Okay.
If I gotta stay 30 days, but if I'm trying to get off that island, I want the matches. Because like I said, I'm setting stuff on fire.
Yeah. You can't cook though.
I don't care. I'm trying to set something on fire. I can go about 2 or 3 days without eating. I'm setting something on fire.
Yeah. It's hard to make a knife. It can be used as so many things. I think I'm going with a knife too. I think I'm going with the knife. Hey, Miss Paula Terry, thank you so much for joining the show. I appreciate you being here. It means a lot to me as well too. Matches now, because look, if you go with the matches, then you can set a fire, but you can get a stick and you can try to kill or try to get a fish with that, but then you can still cook with the matches. So I guess it's kind of the way that you look at it. I guess
it's if you want to get off the island.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm setting stuff on fire, man. I'm setting stuff on fire. It's just me. I want to get off. I want to get off the island. I'm setting stuff on fire. And I feel if I set stuff on fire, people are going to be like, oh, this island's on fire.
Yeah.
And then they can come rescue me.
Absolutely. I think we're on the same page. We figured out how to build fire with sticks.
See, I never did that before.
I mean, neither. And you know how much time? I mean, you got to have the perfect situation to be able to build a fire with sticks. I ain't built like that.
Yeah, I never did that before.
You got to have some what's names. Hey guys, so that's the two would you rather questions. If you just joining the show, you got to go back and watch the first. It started at the first of the video. You got to go back and watch the first rather question. That first would you rather question. If you missed it, for me, I think we're gonna get a lot of different opinions on that one because everybody wants to play different people. So if you missed the first rather questions, you got to go back and watch like the first 6 or 7 minutes of the video, and you'll be able to see the first question as well too. Football. Looks like our class is, or look like the recruiting is done. Look like coach brought in a couple of receivers. Not sure how much you've been following. Shane,
Mhm.
our producer, he actually put together a video for what coach put together in it. Are you feeling a little bit excited about football? Because for me,
I always feel
uh,
excited about football, Big Mike.
I hope
That's
this is
why
the
I
year,
want us to
man.
be good. Every year
Yeah,
I'm excited about football.
yeah. That's a good question. Sorry about that. It's just a good question. What current UK player would you choose to be stuck on the island with? Ooh, that's a good question, Jake.
I will probably go
Ooh,
with Colin Chandler
why? He
because
gonna
me
keep
and
you
him, me,
calm?
me no, me and him, we on the same level, I believe. We'll get some Bible scriptures going on.
I get, hey, you'll create some fire with that.
Yeah,
Call down the call.
we'll pray down some fire.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good question. Who would I want to be stuck with? Ooh, ooh, Mo D, because Mo D can help me wrestle some animals now. That's a good question, man. Right
Yeah, it is a
out.
good question.
Uh, it is. That's a good question, man. Press conference grade A for. Uh, I didn't see the press conference. I'll watch it today of Coach Stein. I know he gave his press conference, his first one, I think, or whatever it is. So BC, I mean, I'm excited,
Hmm.
man. I'm still with the quarterback that we got.
Hmm.
You know, as you said that we got to trust the process. We got to trust the Coach Stein that he knows how to develop quarterbacks. And if that is in true indeed, we got a quarterback that doesn't have a lot of experience. He was able, he was good enough to get a scholarship to Notre Dame.
Hmm.
So he's not a scrub. Look like he may have some potential if what I'm saying. Not everybody, not I mean, trust me, if you take the average high school player and Notre Dame says, hey, we want you to come play, quarterback for us. I mean, you got to think that he has a little bit, but because we brought in so many transfer quarterbacks and outside of Will Levis and a couple of those guys, we ain't really had a really good in the last couple of years. We haven't really had a transfer quarterback to come in that was as good as advertised. And now we're bringing in a quarterback who doesn't have a lot of experience. So I'm not quite sure on just how excited that I can get about that just yet. So I guess I guess I'm to the point where show me and then I start believing. And I'm not I don't want to be a person that's being negative or nothing like that, but I hate to get my thoughts up because we understand how critical a quarterback is, especially here at Kentucky or for any program. We know how critical that is. So before I go out there and just get truly excited about it, I need to see what he do up against some competition. You
Yeah,
know?
that quarterback position is the most important position on that field.
Yeah,
So that's where it starts, along with the offensive line. But
yeah,
we'll see, man. That's
yeah.
we'll see. That's what it comes down to.
Absolutely. I'm excited. I mean, look like we got some. I think the wide receiver room is, I think that would be one of the positions that people are still kind of wondering on.
Hmm.
So you bring in decent, I guess
Do
you can say.
do we still have our freshman wide receivers?
Ooh, that's a good question. Anybody, maybe because
Because
I'm
if
not
we
sure
do,
if
if we do, that they gonna be
yeah,
good. I
which
think
is
they would be successful in this offense. Um,
I,
what's the
I just
name?
hope we have a.
Dang,
I can't remember his name right off the back
it's two
because
of
he
them.
didn't play to. Oh,
It's,
really?
yeah, the other kid. Wow.
I hope we kept him. That would be good if he got Louisville Andrew covered there doing pass calling. What do you guys think about the new um, Andrew Coverdale doing pass calling? So he just came over from Louisville, and they just hired him on at UK as the offensive analysis or whatever his
Mm-hmm.
role is going to be. But according, he's going to be the doing pass calling. So you know, and I kind of figured that a little bit because, like I said before, Will Stein's been an offensive coordinator. He's never been a head coach. So
Mm-hmm.
now he's juggling everything with everybody, even though he might not be calling defensive plays, but he's still the head guy in charge. So now he's not just going to the sideline and looking at, let me talk to my quarterback, let me make sure he's good to go. Now he's got to make sure he's got to do a 360, and
Yeah.
everybody on the team is his full responsibilities. So how does he do as a head coach, BC? That's for me. I'm not being negative about what's going on with the football program because I'm excited. And just like you said before, many a times when you get a new hot young head coach in, the excitement is there.
Mm-hmm.
Can this right here be produced? And how long does BBN give him before they put him on the hot seat if we're not winning ball games?
Man,
That's
like I
the
said, the expectation
yeah,
of BBN is already on the hot seat.
yeah, absolutely.
Just having that expectation. I think he'd be all right as coach, man. You know, the thing about you have to trust in your offense coordinator, defense coordinator, offensive line coach, defensive line coach. Hey, you have to wide receiver coach. You have to trust in everybody.
Yeah,
So
dude.
you know, I think he'll be all right.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I am, just the basketball season is at the we're pretty much at the midway season right now. Is that safe to say? Oh, we pretty much went
Well,
to over the midway.
we're
Yeah,
in our second season right now.
yeah. Exactly. Yes, absolutely. So I mean, and real briefly, the women took a so let's see what happened in football this year. Let's see if he can put all these pieces together. Let's see if he's Will Stein is good enough. Let me give him his respect that he deserves. Let's see if Coach Stein can put everything together and put a quality product out on the field. And we're gonna talk more about football. And I got a football video of that's going to be released tomorrow afternoon, maybe around noontime. So definitely look forward to that. Okay, it'll be at around noontime. So, but the Lady Cats took a bad loss last night, man.
Mm-hmm.
And my first thought was about the Lady Cats is, oh man, we need Key. Yes, we need Key, and and
Mm-hmm.
and that would be completely stupid if I said we didn't. But we did beat Oklahoma without Key in the ball game at all. So for me, it was just one of those nights, and
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't seem like everyone's really. I guess because that's a bad loss for us. It really is, and we can't afford, especially if our goal is to get a double bye. We done lost to Mississippi State. We done lost to Alabama. Now we need those teams to keep losing if we have any chance of getting to a top four seed for the SEC tournament. That was a bad loss, man. And Kenny Brooks. If we put the same heat on Coach Pope with not having guys ready to play, and I think
Mm-hmm.
maybe we overlooked Mississippi State women's team because they was 1-4 in conference. Well, we're Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? We just knocked off LSU. We just knocked off Oklahoma. Mississippi State ain't no what's name. And Mississippi State took it to us last night. So we got to do better.
Man, it's all about matchups too, man.
Yeah.
The Mississippi State it was an intriguing matchup for the girls,
Yeah.
and it's all about matchups, man. It's basketball, man. It's I know you want to win every game.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen like that.
Exactly.
It's uh maybe a handful of teams that can run the table. But
I got
it's
you.
it's not
Yeah.
it's not going to happen like that. You're going to have nights where you have a bad matchup and things aren't falling. It happens. It happens.
Well, one thing about it, I seen some. One thing about it, when I asked to describe the women's basketball game in one word, it they didn't get the harsh punishment or the harsh feedback or the reactions like the men do. maybe because most games they're on. I'm saying so. Most games they don't
No, they
show up
never
like that.
will.
And
They never will.
well, that's true too. So that was good to say. But I think from now on, I hope this is a wake up call that it doesn't matter what your schedule is or what the other team's schedule is. You got to show up to play every single night. And so because of that, I hope that Kenny Brooks is Coach Brooks. Let me give him the same respect that I give Stein. If Coach Brooks is going to have these ladies ready to play, but I think he was, and and if you're going to have a trip up like this, I hope it's good that we having it now so we can get that fixed.
And man, it's not like he did. You can have your players ready to play. You
Yeah,
you can, but sometimes it's
it's just
just
not your night, huh?
ain't your night, man. It's not
Yeah,
like it's like it's not like the players aren't going out and trying to win.
that's true. That's a good statement, BC. I like that.
But
Yeah,
sometimes it's just it happens like that. The men,
yeah,
the women in football, it's
yeah,
I think some people appreciate when you're just going out there laying it all on the line, but I don't think
yeah.
nobody on men's, women, or football or baseball, whatever, is going out there just you know trying to lay a egg.
I got
It
you.
just
Yeah,
has to, you play sports. It's just sometimes it happens like that,
yeah.
and then you like
It's just
hopefully you can play them again. Hopefully you got them on the schedule
yeah.
again.
Hopefully so. So you can get because I'm pretty sure Tennessee feels the same way about us when it comes to basketball. What's okay? We
Yeah,
got you guys again. We'll see you
exactly.
in Lex. Well, yes, you will see me in Lex. So
Mm-hmm.
as well. So BC man, thank you for being on with me tonight. It's always good. I kind of hate to end the show short tonight. I got something I got to take care of before I go to work. I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming out and supporting us on a Monday night. We'll be back for the pregame show for the Texas game Wednesday with Leah and maybe Jimmy's with her as well, and then we'll have a postgame show as well.
Jimmy
So thank you
Cham.
guys. So thank you guys once again. I appreciate the love and support. Who are you pulling for? Oh yes, who are we pulling for? Let's ask that last question. Who you got? Are you going for Indiana because you're there? I'm going for the U.
No, I'm going for Indiana, man. I like
Yeah,
they're not an underdog. They're the best team in college football, but
yeah,
they still
yeah,
have
yeah.
that
Yeah,
underdog presence.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. So I'm going for the U. I just am, and of course it'll be a good feel good story if Indiana wins. Then that gives the other smaller teams a little bit of hope. Like look at them. What did they do? How can we duplicate that here at our school? So hopefully Kentucky can look at that. I think look for me. I hope it comes down to one possession. That go. It cut me off with 53 minutes to go. Can you still hear me, BC?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So it cut me off, and I should have logged off when I had a chance. Um,
You back. Right. You was back. But yeah, big Mike having camera issues right there. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the show if he's coming back. You back?
I think so.
All right.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm not sure if everybody. I know BC can see me. I'm not sure if everybody else out there can see me. My camera always cuts off like this. I'm not sure. BC, was I grainy and pausing tonight like I was in the past?
It was like maybe twice,
Okay. Well, that's
but
that. What
it wasn't bad like you know
when I
that
use my computer camera?
when I usually
Yeah. Yeah.
send you a message. But
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna get off here before my camera cuts off again. Thank you guys, BC. It's always good to do a show with you, brother. Thank you so much for joining in. Go Cats! Let's beat Texas. Don't forget Thursday night call-in show, 7 p.m. I don't want to talk a whole lot on that show, guys. I want you guys, and I got a special guest for you next Thursday. I got a special guest for you. So until
You
next
said,
time,
you
go
said it's
Cats.
next Thursday.
This coming Thursday.
Oh, okay.
I got a special guest for you guys. BC might know who that is. But anyway, hey guys, go Cats, and we'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys. Hit the like button if you haven't already. We're out.